Hi, my name is Sile and welcome to my kitchen. This is Sile's kitchen on this Memorial Day weekend, and I hope everybody's having a great Memorial Day weekend, even though we have a lot of issues out there with the pandemic and what's going on out there, and I hope everybody is safe. And to all of you veterans out there, thank you very much for your great sacrifice. And thank you for keeping this country free and giving me the freedom to actually giving me the freedom of speech. Without your sacrifice, I couldn't do it, and none of us could do what we do in this great country in this Memorial Day. So, with all of that said, thank you very much. And now we're going to be doing a little cooking here in Sile's kitchen. And what we're going to do first of all, we're going to cook a couple of steaks, and we're going to cook them outside on the grill. And what is a cookout without on the Memorial Day weekend? You gotta have a cookout. So I took the advantage of getting a couple of steaks, and we're gonna do them outside on the grill, and with onions and the works. But first, I know that when you cook a steak, you gotta have wine, and you gotta have red wine for meats, and you gotta have white wine for other type of meat, chicken, that sort of stuff. But today we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do some white sangria. We're gonna change the protocol here. Instead of using red wine and that sort of stuff, we're gonna use sangria, and we're gonna make a sangria, and we're gonna chill it, and then a couple hours later we're gonna bring it out and have a sangria party with a steak. So why not? So first of all, to do a sangria, a white sangria, you need some wine. Okay, I bought this wine at the local store. It's a cheap wine. I didn't spend too much money. The cheapest wine for a couple of bucks. And I guess we're gonna see if we could put two bottles of wine here and do the sangria. And we're gonna use limes, lemons, apples, orange, and a few strawberries. So let's get going here, because when you do a sangria, whether it's red or white rather, you gotta use some fruit to give it a little color, taste, and flavor. So we're all gonna do that, and but first we're gonna open up this wine. And to open up the wine, Sharu, a samurai, sangria party. So, let's see if we could cut this in with my sword here. I guess it's not sharp. I guess I need to sharpen it anymore. You like my sword? See my sword? So, we're gonna use that sword for the meat. A meat and potato guy. So, for now, we're gonna put it away. We're gonna bring the real knives, sort of. We're gonna cut the thing off. Ta-da! We're gonna open it up. So get ready for a party here, you know what I mean? Because we're gonna open this up. I usually save the corks for future crafts. So we're gonna put the sangria in. Just dump it in there, baby. Don't be afraid. You know. So 2 bottles. Yummy. Perfect. So let's cut the other one off. Don't be afraid to dump it in there, you know what I mean? So it is a beautiful day outside. It's a springtime. So Why not have some sangria on the springtime? Dump it in there. And next we're gonna put the sugar. Ah yes, look at that. Perfect. That looks like a margarita bowl. We're gonna put a couple of scoops of sugar in there. Roll it up a little bit, like that. You don't want to put too much, you know what I mean, but just enough to give it, sweeten it up a little bit. And so we're gonna mix it. Yada yada yada. Look at that. Yes, sticking. And so next we're gonna wash the fruits a little bit here. So get all this stuff out of the way, rinse them up a little bit. Gives a little color to these. So first we're gonna cut the lime so you can see what's going on here. It doesn't have to be thick cuts, you know what I mean? Or you could do whatever you want to, either thick or just don't cut your fingers, you know what I mean? So just put them out there like that. Next we're gonna cut the lime, el limón, like they say in Spanish, un limón. I guess my knife needs to be sharpened a little bit, so later on we're gonna do something about that. So, come on, baby. Just like I say, just don't cut your hands. You gotta make sure your knife is nice and sharp. Might as well just put this in there, squeeze it. The juice is out of that. Next, we're gonna cut the. I like these navel, nice color oranges. You know what I mean? They have nice colors, and cut them up a little bit, kind of thin type of slices, and the leftover. Squeeze the juices inside there, and the rest just line them up. Alright, so as you can see, it's taking a little color there. And now we're going to do a little bit of apple. We're going to cut an apple here. So it's not the greatest cut, but don't worry about it. You know, just dump it in there. If that thing doesn't cut, just get MacGyver. Doesn't have to be perfect. In my kitchen, sometimes nothing is perfect here in my kitchen. So check it out. I don't know if you could see that, but let's see if it has the right. Let's see if the sugar is right. Excuse me. Let's put a bit more sugar in there. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Spread it around nice. So, something like that. Wow. Oh yes. I cannot forget the strawberries. A couple of strawberries in there. Let me rinse these suckers out. I put these at the local store, and they seem to be nice, and that's why I bought them. I figure put a little bit of red, make it look like the flag, a little red, white, and blue there. So like that. cut them up, dump them in there. Like I say, you don't have to be too, don't get too specific here, you know what I mean? But, so, let's cut them in there. So when this gets chilled, say a couple of hours from now, believe me, it's gonna look fantastic. Cool. All right. So now next, let's put some ice in there. I'm reaching out here. Excuse me for my fingers. Let's put quite a few blocks of ice in there. Don't put a ton of ice. You know what I mean? Just a little, something like that. So, so we're gonna make a little room there. We're gonna stir her up a little bit. Look at that. Let me taste that again, because I'm the taste guy. It's my kitchen, so I need to taste it. Yummy. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Memorial Day weekend. This is my sangria, my recipe, and I hope you liked it. And so, we're gonna put this in the refrigerator, leave it there, and when we dive into the steak, and we're gonna chop up this steak with my samurai. Allez! Come back in a few minutes. We're gonna. Hello again, and welcome back to my kitchen. This is Sile, and this is Sile Kitchen. And now, this is the second half of this cooking show that we're trying to put together. And now we're gonna saute some onions. And I got some mushrooms here, and as you can see, this is bigger than a baseball. This onion, and looks like a space planet or something like that, because it's so big and heavy. But anyway, we're gonna cut her off, and we're gonna use the samurai Sile. Unfortunately, samurai is not sharp enough for an onion. But in the medieval times, this was the weapon of choice. But now, there's a different weapon of choice. So we're going to put this away for now until we get the meat. And we're going to use a regular knife. Cut it, dig it, baby it. And so, we're going to clean it up, okay? Let's see, I just hope I don't cut my fingers on this, okay? So, because I'm clumsy sometimes. So we're going to get it off. As you can see, the son of a gun is heavy, it's big. We're going to cut it in half. This is the size of a planet here I'm dealing with. And we're going to clean it up a little bit. I'm not too good at cleaning onions, but because you got to remember one thing. This is not your typical Hollywood cooking show. This is my cooking show. And sorry folks, a little technical difficulty on there. So I guess we're back in action again. Like I was saying, this is not your typical Hollywood cooking show. This is my cooking show at my terms, and it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be. So this is not prepared. This is no rehearsal. There's no makeup. I only got one sound guy, one cameraman, one director, one producer, and that you're looking at it. So I am one-man band. And so please bear with me. Where was I? Oh yes, here I was. Here I am. Hello. Cooking buddy. Anyway, so we're gonna peel the onion a little bit. Alright, I'm not too good at peeling onions, so I just hope I don't cut my fingers here, okay? So bear with me, and if I do, okay, I gotta call 911, and I don't wanna do that. And I don't think so you wanna see that. Because this is a Ginsu. And when you deal with Ginsu, you're dealing with, I don't know, cut buddy. So we're gonna cut it up. We're gonna cut out the onions. Ow, wow. Something like that. Look, I cannot go any faster than that, what it is, because I don't want to chop my fingers off. I started 1.5 fingers, so I could touch the remote control. So, anyway, this is what we're doing. Cutting some onions. So, you're gonna do it this way and that way. So, we're gonna put it in a frying pan. Alright, we're gonna get it all in the frying pan, something like that. Why don't I just do this? Like that. And mushrooms, you gotta rinse them up a little bit. So, looks like it's a beautiful day outside here in Idaho. So this is coming to you direct from Idaho, and so we're gonna fill that in. Remember, you see this, all of this stuff in here looks like it's overflowing. It's not. When this it starts to cook a little bit, the whole thing is gonna shrink, and then you're gonna say, hey, where's everything went? It's nothing but water. All right. So I'm paying nothing but water. So anyway, so we're gonna leave that go for now, and I'm gonna take out my steak, and I need this so it doesn't run away. So I put my thing in. I got a refrigerator here, and get my steak. It cannot go any further than that. And with this, my Ginsu. No, my samurai, ole, cannot go any further because it's afraid of the sword. Weapon of choice in the medieval. So we're gonna put this away for now. Again, see? And so, I went to the market, and I'm gonna tell you what market I went to. All right, let's go to any market, I guess. And I got these beautiful looking steaks, man. They were okay. They were about, what, 17 bucks? You know what I mean? The other ones were $25, $30. Look at that. These are a couple of ribeyes. We're gonna take off some of the fat in there, but not all of it, just a little bit. And we're gonna cook some ribeyes. El rebayos. Should I use my samurai sword? Oops. Or should I use my kitchen knife? I think my weapon of choice of this is going to be my kitchen knife. So we're going to chop around there a little bit. We're not going to cut too much because you want some of that to stay there to give it flavor to the steak. But sometimes it's overwhelming that it's too much. So we're going to take a little bit off and season it. We're not going to do too much seasoning. The only thing we're going to do here is put a little bit of salt, and that's it, just salt. You don't want to put too much stuff in there, you know. Here, let me get this off of here. Looks a little thick. There, I think that's enough. So, we're going to get the salt out. Sal. Oh, by the way, I'm bilingual. I know 3 languages, so sal, Idabinya, Abale Buguya, Ababiama Urua. So we're gonna put a little salt in there, just enough, not much. Spread it around. Okay, something like that. On both of them. Mm. I like kosher salt, but I don't think so. We're gonna kosher salt or the other salt. I like kosher salt in steaks. So let's put a little bit more. You don't want to overdo it. Just enough to give it a little flavor. So that should be enough. Let's put this away in the cupboard. And let's put this in a dish. Oh, like my dish? A dish. That's not the dish that you get TV station. This is regular dish. So, anyway. Let's cover it up with a little bit of tin foil here. And put it in the refrigerator. Thank goodness for tin foils. Yes, cover it up a little bit, let it rest, put it away, and oh man, look at this, huh? Unbelievable. Look at this. And you know what? It's all mine, because I'm gonna drink from there later on, just like that. I'm not gonna use any glass or fancy stuff. I'm just gonna gobble it up, and if I get drunk, I get drunk. You know what I mean? And if I get drunk, I'll sing kumbaya songs all night. You know, in front of the fireplace. So look at that, huh? I wanna taste it, but not yet. So let's put this away for now. Something like that. All right, so let's rinse this out. I need to get another cutting board here. I gotta make another cutting board. So I think I got the material to make a cutting board. So I'm gonna do it. And let's clean this up a little bit. Hey, you want a piece of apple? So my fireball. As you can see, I drank it all. So I guess you may say I'm drunk. No, I'm not drunk. I still got my 5 senses. 1, 2, 4, 25. Yes, I am drunk. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Anyway, forget about the language. To all you kids out there, if you're watching, I'm sorry. So anyway, we're gonna put this up. We're gonna go and roast peppers, or what you call it, onions. This is my backyard right here. So my fireplace. Ta-da! Welcome back to my kitchen. And now we're gonna be outside doing some cooking on the grill. And as you can see, my grill is over there, and this is my backyard right here. And it's not the greatest, but you know, it's got a beautiful sunshine. I think we've got good lightning, and I hope you're able to see me. And so, if you follow me to my man cave grill, come on down. Cheerio, come on. Okay, my style. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna crank up the grill and So here we are, and the grill time. The meat and potatoes and onions and mushroom time. So, as you can see, this is my $1.90, $1.50 grill that I bought at the store. It's not the greatest. The thing about this grill, I don't like this grill from the beginning, all right? But it's gonna have to do for now, because for $1.50, $1.50, I guess you get what you pay for. You know what I mean? Because it takes a long time to warm up, and when it's warm up to 600 degrees, so it says it's 600 degrees. I don't know how hot it is. You open the lid up, and it drops to 500 degrees in seconds. So that's 100 degrees drop as soon as you open the lid. Okay, so that's what I don't like about this grill. But in time, we're gonna improve it and get a different grill. But for now, this is what we gotta do, because when you put a steak in a grill, you gotta hear it sear. And believe me, when you hear a steak sear, it makes you hungry. Like you just wanna eat it when you grab it and eat it like a medieval individual, like I am from the medieval time. So we're gonna put the grill up, you know what I mean? So, and see where we go from there. Because when you cook a steak, all right, I think it's on. Because when you cook a steak, here we are again, and the grill is on. It says 500 degrees. So when I open this lid up, it's gonna drop to maybe 350 degrees, because I gotta clean the grill. And in order for when you cook a steak, you got the fire and the temperature inside's gotta be even. If the temperature drops, then the steaks don't cook evenly. A steak has gotta cook even in order to have that an even cook thing. So it's gotta cook even. If that temperature drops, it's not gonna cook even, but it's gonna take longer. And a steak should only take about 7 minutes to cook. A ribeye should only take 7 minutes. 3 minutes on each side. Well, medium rare done. Well done, it's about 7.5 minutes, and that's all a steak should take. It shouldn't take any more than that. And you gotta hear the sear, you know what I mean, and the flavor. You gotta taste the flavor as that son of a gun is cooking. So it's 650 degrees. So I'm gonna open this up and clean it up, and you'll see. By the time I'm done doing this shit, cleaning it up, it's gonna drop. So, yabba dabba do. How do you do? Car buddy. Don't leave home without it. Alright. See? It was 550 degrees. Now it's 400 degrees. And I would hate to invest money on this product again, on this name, because I don't know if I was to spend $400 or $500 on a better grill this type, that it's not going to happen again, that the temperature is not going to happen. So I'd rather spend the money on a different product, name brand, than this brand, because I would be very disappointed if I was to buy this brand again and the temperature drops 100 degrees in 60 seconds. I will be very disappointed. I will throw this thing away, in the garbage, and probably lose my money too. So anyway, we're just gonna let this sit here until it gets to 600 degrees. It's gonna take another 20 minutes probably. It takes a long time to warm up this This is another thing about this brand. It takes a long time to warm up, and I was really disappointed. But anyway, what do you want for a buck and a half? Huh? You get what you pay, you know. So for now, this is my backyard, and I'm gonna go inside and get the steaks. So, all right, let's put some steaks on. Wow, what a gorgeous looking day here in the state of Idaho right now. You know, I wish I was kayaking, but I'm not kayaking. I used to go. I like to go kayaking, but today I already decided to do a little cooking. So it's 650 degrees right now. I'm gonna open this up. It's gonna drop down. Watch this. Isn't this beautiful? Piece of meat. Dump it in there. Check this out. Ta-da! And there she goes. You could hear it searing a little bit, but it's not as great as it dropped down 100 degrees. 150 degrees it dropped down in 30 seconds. So that means that that steak in there is not going to cook even. So I got to leave it there until it reaches temperature in order for that to catch up, for the heat to catch up on that. So while that is cooking right there, I'm going to go inside and get the sangria, and we're going to have some sangria. How about that? Are you ready for it? I'm ready for it. So let's do it, baby. Check this baby out. Do I hear a drum roll? No drum roll? Oh, shucks. Really? Look at that. It's nice and chilled out. And, well, let's taste it to see how this is it. Here it goes. Ah. Wow. Unbelievable. Ah. Yummy. This is 2 bottles of wine right here. Wow. I don't know if I could drink all of this, you know what I mean? But you're probably going to have to help me if you don't mind. So just reach out to your screen right now and grab a glass, or forget about the glass, you know, and just drink the damn thing. Look at the limes. Look at the apples, strawberries, limes. Son of a gun. Beautiful day. Memorial Day, you know, and to all you veterans, salute. I salute you. Thank you so much. And I wish you were here. Maybe some other time, invite you guys to have dinner at my house. You know, so, with sangria. Ole. Put that there. Let's see what's happening with the steaks. Wow, look at that. All right. It still needs to go. You know, it's still raw. So it's cooking good. So while that is cooking, I'm gonna have some more sangria. And if I get drunk, well, I get drunk. You know what I mean? Like them medieval times, they drank a lot of ale. Every time they went to a pub, they got ale. I gotta figure that out. There was ale in that time, but anyway, I guess there were. And this is how they used to drink it. Hey, bartender, give me another one. Well, let's check out the steaks, see how they are. They should be done by now because they're medium rare. Look at that. That's a steak, man. That's a man steak. Check this out. Ta-da! That's a man steak. I'm telling you. Ah. Let me see if they're done. What they look like inside. Let me grab a knife. Or better yet, maybe I should go get my my samurai. You know? Yes. Yes. Mmm. Son of a gun. Tastes good. Few more minutes. Maybe about 2-3 minutes more. And we'll have some steaks. At the meantime, it's sangria time. Salud. I hope you're enjoying this cooking show, you know, because I am. I know I am. And I hope we could do some other time. Again. A samurai. I forgot to pick up my samurai. We're going to check them steaks because I like mine medium rare steaks. So mine should be good. Check this out. Ah, yummy. Ah. Oh my God. Let's see. Mmm. 2 more minutes. I'm gonna cut the heat out. And leave it there. I knew this was gonna come handy someday. You know, that's why I saved it. Beautiful handle samurai. Ole. All right, here we go. Mmm. Check that baby out, huh? Ah, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna put some butter. I usually like to get some. I got some garlic butter and put it on top of it. Hurry up, hurry up. Come on. Get her open here somehow or the other. But anyway, cut a chunk of it. Put it on top of it, of each other. And do this. Cover it. Let it rest for about a couple of minutes. And we should be good. Ready to go. Welcome to my cooking show. Silly style. Olé. Well, I got a plate for you. And a plate for me. Put this away. Check this out. So, the steak should be good to go. And, oh, look at the butter. Oh my gosh. Put some butter in it. Make sure, pardon my fingers, alright? Like I said, this is not your typical Hollywood kitchen. So, I'm just gonna grab it, dump it in there. Cover the other one, let it rest for a little bit more. Cover this, and let's see what we got. It should be good. But before we do that, it's sangria time. Unbelievable. Stay tuned for next time. I hope you come back again and see my cooking show. This is Sile, and this is Sile Kitchen Cooking Show. Welcome.